New phone, same show. If you watching for the first time, you should know. We run down things that go on through the week. I know that my voice likes to squeak, especially used to when I used to make this. So don't frown, turn it upside down into a smile. Now Wednesday Rundown Season 3. Playoffs? You want to talk about playoffs? We just want to win a game. Classic line from the Colts head coach prior to Dungy. Don't really remember his name, but super legendary conference. The Colts were sucking, and he's like, you want to talk about playoffs? We just want to win a game. You know? There's a lot of teams out there like that. But y'all, this team right here is making it out of the holidays and into the playoffs. So I'm here today to talk about that. And I got asked, and I want to address this really fast. I got asked by Jace, so is your channel just going to be sports videos now? Not all. And this still Wednesday Rundown with a sports theme, but yes, we're gearing towards that way. And here's the reason why, and I want to clear this up, y'all. My passion is sports. My passion has always been sports and probably always will be sports. I've always wanted to do something in the sports world, radio and broadcasting to be exact, announcing it on radio or obviously broadcasting like on TV, announcer, right? Now, with that being said, the reason I never really made sports videos early on is because I knew not everybody who watched my videos early on loved it. But I do know that now that I have a fan base-ish, and now that people actually care about what I upload, I thought I might as well make what I like to make. Because I am going to be 100% honest with you. Okay? I've never really geared my content towards one thing. You know, I make those freaking Beyblade videos, but then all of a sudden a gaming video, but then all of a sudden like a funny little skit or poem, funny little thing, funny joke, right? But I'm all over the place, right? The mainstay has been Wednesday Rundown, but that's literally just a video thing that I'm doing right now that is about a bunch of different things. So the question in my head was always, I gotta find something. And I was looking everywhere and was avoiding the big obvious one, which is sports. I was avoiding it. Oh, look over here. And then I made a day that will go down in sports history. The video got 80 views in like 2 days. And it really, and then it died off, like really. But it showed me, I was like, okay. So then I was like, let me test the waters again, okay? Because I had already made NFL predictions videos in the past and stuff, and those videos get pretty good views. But it's not only about the views, it's about what I love to make. And then I made probably my favorite sports video, and one of my favorite videos, which is the Colts are sneakily great. The video got 733 views right now, and that showed me not only do I love making these, but it seems like people like them. So the answer to you, Jason, the answer to anybody wondering, yes, the channel will eventually become way more sports related. There's only 17 more episodes Wednesday Rundown after this one, and then we probably will become more of a sports channel. Will the name change? Probably not. Will the outro change? Probably not. Will my love for you guys and hopefully your support for me hopefully will not change either. Now let's get into it. Now the playoffs are coming up, and I have a video planned for either tomorrow or Friday that is me reacting to the Colts schedule. Like, reacting to their schedule. And I actually did pretty good, if you remember watching that, reacting to their schedule. So, with that being said, playoffs, y'all. This team right here is a 7th seed in the AFC. They just added a 7th seed. The Colts needed it. Now you're saying, oh, they needed it. Man, they wouldn't have made it in a regular year. The team is 11-5. That's how good the AFC is. Meanwhile, the NFC has a division champion that is 7-9. Yeah, there's a 4th seed in the NFC, which is 7-9. And the 5th seed in the NFC has a better record than that 4th seed. And then you got... And, yeah. The Titans are 11-5 as well. They won the division. If they would have lost to the Texans, Colts wouldn't have made it. But playoffs are interesting. And playoffs are more than just sports. And I always like to think about it like this, y'all. School is like playoffs, okay? I see it as this, as I am almost done with the day. All I have to do is Spanish, Duolingo, and a little bit more stuff, and I'll be done with the day. But school's a lot like playoffs. You know, you got preseason, so like the first 2-3 weeks of the first semester, okay? Kind of getting you in the groove. And then you get thrown into the regular season, which is the rest of the first 9 weeks and the rest of the first semester, okay? And if you do well enough and pass all those classes, then you got to move on to the second semester, aka playoffs. And these playoffs, man, they're really hard. And week 17 is finals, okay? Like, week 17 is finals. You know, it was a winning in for me. It was a winning in for me with chemistry, all right? It was a winning in. You guys saw the videos, the IFE tables and energy bar charts. It was a winning in. And I set myself up bad like that because I lost close games, you know? And I don't want to lose close games this year. So I'm going to try even harder than I already have. And it's very hard when I'm in this environment to learn compared to school. That is very, very true. So, with all of that being said, I want to say this. Once you get in the playoffs, it's a wild card right now. I'm a wild card. You know, I skated by. There's a bunch of people who are number 1 seeds, number 2 seeds, and they are expected to do good and get far. Me, I gotta beat the Bills. You know? I have to upset the Bills just to keep my ride going. AKA, get better at Spanish, get better at geometry, get better at chemistry. I gotta do all of these things, kind of like you gotta get better at offense, defense, special teams, all of these just to beat one team, and then you're gonna be exhausted, but you gotta go play next week. So these first like 4 or 5 weeks is the wild card for me. And then it's the divisional round until the end of the first 9 weeks. You make it past that, you get to the AFC or NFC championship, right? And if I get there, then it's like, okay, I get a 2-week break if I do this. Right? 2-week break. Okay? Let's do it. Bam. But the 2-week break thing is really just training for those finals. So then you have a choice. If I win that AFC championship, I have a choice. Do I use that to go party, celebrate, have fun? We just made the Super Bowl. Woo, been so long, right? You know, finally have these great grades. It's been a while, right? Or am I going to study, get those finals grades great, and then win? And winning looks different for everybody. You could have made the Super Bowl, and you're 1 seed, 2 seed. There are like 1 billion of these Super Bowls, basically, every year for these students, y'all. The thing is, how do you prepare for these Super Bowls? How do you prepare for these playoffs? And it's by your mind and your heart. I'll be real, a bunch of it's up here. But if you're only focusing on your mental game when it comes to school, you're going to become emotionally depressed. That's true. Getting depressed from school is not a thing that doesn't happen. It's very common, and not enough people really talk about it. But the truth about it is, you gotta give yourself time for fun and happiness. But at the same time, when it's time to lock in. I'm taking a small break because I just had chemistry, geometry, and manufacturing and logistics. So I said, hey, I'll make a Wednesday rundown. That's what you gotta do. Take breaks. Okay, take breaks. Take a timeout. Go to the sideline, get a drink of Gatorade before you get back in the game. That's basically playoffs in school, and that's why it's not only fun to do and look at school like playoffs, but also to watch it, because these athletes fight, but sometimes you gotta fight harder. Many times you gotta fight harder. Let's get to these shout-outs, guys. Thursday, we are going to give it to my boy Bradley. Bradley, I saw your dad come through drive-through, man. I miss you. Can't wait to see you, dude. You really, really cool. Friday, it's gonna go to Parker and Miles. I'm probably not gonna be able to see you guys today, and that means not for a while. And I'm really sorry to you guys. But school and work really take up 99% of my time, and it's not just for you guys. That's for everyone. So I'm very sorry. Not only to Miles, but a lot to Parker as well. I know you wanted to see me, dude, but I'm getting more to an adult now. That's really to everyone. I don't always got time to go and have fun and, just do all these things like I used to be able to. So, it is what it is. I'm sorry, guys. Lastly, we have, not lastly, Monday, We got my boy Julian, big Colts fan, and I know you're probably happy to see the Colts in the playoffs as well, man. You cool. Tuesday, James. James, I'm so glad that in my last Wednesday rundown, you learned how much of an inspiration you were on the channel, and that's part of the reason you get a shout-out every week, because, again, if I don't give you a shout-out every week, I'd feel bad, because I would not be making this every week if it wasn't for you. Thank you. And Wednesday, I got to give it to my boy Tyler. I love you, Tyler. You literally my brother from another mother and father. Anyways, I love you guys all so much. If you're ever getting depressed from school or something mentally, or you ever need me, hit me up on Instagram, DM me. It is Aflac_time. You guys can do that if you want. If you would not, and you have my number, contact me. If you have contact information about me, just contact me, and I'll try to help. And you guys should try to help each other too, alright? So, I love you all, and until next time when I see you again, I will be ending the video like this. Yo, Aflac, out!